Well, what's up, everybody? My name's Casey. I'm a farmer here from West Texas. Welcome to the Wild West Farmer. Today is going to be Operation Cleanup. We just finished our cotton harvest up. Feels very good to be done. All this equipment has cotton stuck all over it. I brought the compressor with me. We're gonna blow all this cotton out of the bottoms of these buggies. You know, I just want to take that compressor and blow all this off. Still gonna have to take a water hose, I believe, since we've been harvesting a lot in the mud. And we're gonna have to take a water hose and clean a lot of this off with the water. That way, as it sits through the rest of the winter and through next summer, that it won't be rusting. These buggies clean up pretty quick. We've got to do all the module builders. There's just 2 here at this farm. We got another one down the road here. And then tomorrow, we are gonna start working on cotton strippers. Luckily, they're not too dirty. We've had them pretty clean for a while. But hope y'all stay tuned and watch a dusty day. Gonna put some earplugs in. That old compressor, it's pretty loud. Didn't have any earplugs this morning, so blue paper towels, that'll work. The dirt will get hung up in there, especially like in these corners, and it will rust out the bottom of these buggies. So we want to get them really clean, get all the cotton out of them. Got that buggy pretty good. Tractor's still a little bit dirty. But we're gonna wash them off the water hose and clean them up real good, the tractors. The buggies will wash off, and then we're gonna get them all ready to go get unhooked. But what I'm gonna do next to this buggy, I got a ladder. I'm gonna go around and pick all this stuff off these ends here. It's easier just to hand pick it than it is to try to blow it off, because a lot of it's just matted in there. It's just literally tied in there with like little knots. There's a good one. You know, you pull on it, well, it leaves a string. You got to get in there and get all that little stuff broke loose. If not, it'll just sit there and mat up, and it'll stay there all year, which probably won't hurt nothing. There's a lot of expanded metal on this cotton equipment. The reason that it's expanded metal is when the cotton stripper dumps, the big bulk of cotton falls so heavy. Well, it traps air, and as long as you have expanded metal on this stuff, the air can shoot out the sides and the cotton will continue to fall. If you had solid sides on this, as the cotton went down, the air would go up and you would make a big cotton mess every time that the basket dumped. I'm put my handy dandy earplugs back in. Super fancy. Kind of reminds me of like Shrek. But if it works, it works. I'm going around these builders. I got the 2 up there clean. This is the other one. It doesn't have a tractor hook to it. It's just here at the house. We got like oil and stuff, you know, right here. Well, this is 2 empties. Just picking up all the trash in these builders. I've got a whole pickup load worth of trash. This one has a couple tarps. I need to take those back to the gin. But this is just the trash that came out of the other 2 builders. I think these actually are gonna need washed. I blew it off. Boy, I got so dirty. The dirt and the mud has stuck in those corners there. And when you blow it out, half of it stays there. So we're just gonna take a washer and wash all that out. We don't want that to rust. Anyway, pretty simple job. Now it's about to start on the module builder here, but I gotta call my pickups ready. Y'all are probably tired of seeing me today, but Cheeto came to the rescue and helped. We got all 3 builders washed off, or this is the last one. Got the 2 bull buggies cleaned up. Got that 1 bull buggy unhooked and hooked that tractor onto this builder due to where everything is going. That way we don't have to take one of my tractors that was hooked on this, the 4560, all the way, like probably realistically 16 miles, and then turn around and come 16 miles back empty. This tractor is gonna go down to my brother's barn. This is his tractor here. So the way logistically everything worked, we've wrestled around with it all day and kind of got it to where everything's gonna be going back towards its home. Cheeto has been plowing and sowing today. He's done a little bit of both, and Albert has been shredding all day long. That's why I was kind of a lone ranger. One, I didn't have my work truck, so I didn't have really any way to do anything else if something were to break. And these guys have been getting a lot done outside of cleaning, so they needed to keep getting stuff done. And this is really on the low end of the priority pole right now. Well, good morning, different day here. We're moving the module builders and about to start moving these buggies. We're going probably, I'm just gonna say roughly 15 to 17 miles from where we're at right now. It's a lot easier just to pull them with the pickup. So they just hook on with a 2 5/16 ball, just like most trailers do anyway. The builders just left. We have to take those on tractors, but 2 of those tractors are actually staying down there, and 1 has to make the full trip. So that's why we're kind of strategically unhooking and hooking and swapping. I don't want these hoses here to fall off and rub on the ground. I got some zip ties. I'm gonna zip tie these on. That zip tie's no good. That's a bummer. Good thing I got 2. There we go. Okay, these are all zip tied where they won't move, and that's secured there. We're latched, we're pinned, tires are up. Let's go give her fits. These buggies pull pretty easy down the road like this. So what we've done, the tractors that are staying here at my barn, we unhooked and left them there. Tractors that was on a buggy, we hooked it on a builder because it's going this direction. Kind of makes sense. Pull them with the pickup quick down there, and then we can hook them back 75 down the highway and save us a lot of time, or save me a lot of time. So that's kind of why we're doing what we're doing here. They've got that swing tongue in the front of them. You got to be real careful if you don't pin that swing tongue up, because that tongue can move a couple inches and then it'll get to whipping on you, and it will pull this big dually pickup around if you're not real careful. So we're just taking it easy. My battery light came on again this morning. Had some problems with my bed lights working. They got all that fixed yesterday. Now my battery's on. I'm like, oh man, I guess I just need to go get some batteries. I don't think I've ever put batteries in this pickup. This is a 2016 model, so the batteries are probably getting a little weak with this colder temperatures coming in that we've been having. So. We all made it here. Now to the fun of unhooking module builders. They just don't unhook real well. So we've got to undo all these chains that we have tied to these drawbars to keep these pumps from swinging around. It would have probably been easier if we'd have just brought bolt cutters. Okay, we got our tractors brought back. Now we're hooking on the tender here. We're gonna fill it up with seed and start sowing rye. We're good, keep going. Right there. Okay, we got her loaded up with rye. Seed looks really pretty. Shut the gate. I'm just moving this tractor for Cheeto. He's gonna meet me at the field where we're taking this. And then I've got a field cultivator that I've been running, and then Cheeto ran it yesterday for me while I cleaned. I'm gonna bring that back over here. So we're caught up to the shredder after this field. So Albert's out shredding, which he helped us move module builders this morning. Just kind of all hands on deck, going every which way. Just getting the drill going. Just kind of fine-tuning some settings here, kind of on the height. We haven't sowed any behind this field cultivator other than that sandhill we sowed the other day. We've been sowing on harder ground, so we kind of had to readjust everything, but I think it looks pretty good the way I've got it right now, so that way Cheeto doesn't have to worry about where to put the seeds at. So this tractor is a little bit different. This is a power shift tractor. It's just got your throttle here, your power shift. You just push it up to go faster, or to shift gears, and pull it down to decrease gears. This display on this tractor is not a touch screen. I kind of like this display. It's just simple. Sometimes the simpler things are the better. Basic raw horsepower here, 320. We're rolling about 7 miles an hour. We could run as fast as we wanted to go, but that's as fast as I want the drill to be running. I don't really like going faster than that. Floorboard is dirty. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna have to give this thing a detail. I haven't seen this tractor this dirty in a while. Yeah.
I forgot to
Sweep this one out. Oh. Second delivery. Okay, finally hooking on the last one. This one's going to a different location. We kind of like to split up where our harvest equipment all gets parked. We don't like parking it all in the same place. So we'll have 2 buggies down there and 4 module builders. The 3 green ones we ran and 1 red one. And then right here, we have a pile of 3 red bush hog builders. These are all functional, 100% ready to go builders. We've used these builders for 30 some odd years. We've actually ran these builders full-time until last year. The green builders were new for this year. So we like to just split them up in case there's a tornado or something crazy come through here and flip all this stuff over. They're split up and they're separate, and that way everything don't get hit all at once if something crazy and dramatic were to happen like that. That's the last one. Finally. Well, that concludes the end of the harvest operation cleanup. Feels nice. Just kind of enjoying sitting here, pondering what to do. If you've made it this far through the video, it means a lot to me and my wife. It sure helps our YouTube channel here when y'all do watch the videos from the start to the finish. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it so much. Y'all have a good one. See you next time.